Are you ready? This is Bridget, making an appearance. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, already you're leaving? I just started! Today, I am filming for you guys my vegan story. Let's just get started. Okay, so my journey started in August of 2015, which was last year, and it basically just started with me wanting to eat healthier. So I have this little journal. On August 26th, I started writing in it, and I started tracking what I was eating, and then I would like write at the bottom how I felt at the end of the day, and then that kind of helped me get started. My dog's just throwing up. So in this book, I would write down what I ate throughout the day, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then all of my snacks. And I would write little notes about like how I felt or like what exercise I did that day. And I like look back on it now and I ate terrible. Like I ate nothing. Like some days I don't even have dinner because I didn't eat dinner. Or like on this day I had popcorn for dinner. Like I don't understand what I was doing at all. So this was my idea of eating healthy and working out and then just writing it all down at the end of the day. I wrote in that for like 2 weeks maybe, and then I just stopped. And then eventually I started eating healthier and I started eating a lot of fruit and like peanut butter toast with bananas on top and rice cakes, and I would always eat fruit for snacks. And so that was where I was at for a while. And then I would always be like, I want to go vegan so bad, but I thought I could never do it. Like I don't know why I thought it was like the hardest thing in the world to eat vegan. I don't know. And I remember like so vividly the day that I decided, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna go for it. Like why not just try it for a week and see how it goes? Because like what do I have to lose, you know? Like if I can't do it, I can't do it. Who cares? At this point the connection was mainly health reasons for me. And so I like vividly remember the day that I went vegan. I was in the bath, and as one does, I was watching YouTube videos on my computer, and I was watching a Clair video, and it was like her one video where she was like talking about all the reasons to go vegan. And so I was watching that, and then I was just like, why not? What am I doing? Why not just try it for a week and see how it goes? And so I did. I made the transition on November 4th of last year, so 2015, while I was in the bath. From there on, I started eating vegan. I wasn't any kind of label. I wasn't like raw tofu or high carb low fat. I didn't even know those existed when I first went vegan. I was just vegan. If you guys go back to some of my first videos, I had a weird diet at first. I don't know, it was weird. Lexi's FaceTiming me. Hey!
Oh, hey.
I'm filming a video like as we speak.
Oh, hi video. I'm Lexi.
Say hey.
Hi.
Where was I? I don't even remember what the last thing I said was. I was still going through a my like cleansing period where your body's just like cleansing itself of everything that you used to eat, and it's kind of just like renewing itself, I guess. In that phase for like a month. And then since I went vegan in November, Thanksgiving was like right around the corner, so I was like, okay, I don't know what to do. And I had like talked to Haley about it because we had like gone vegan in like the same time frame, you know? Like she went vegan like a month before me. And so we were like, well, it's just one day. Both of us were just on the health wave. Like we had not made that ethical connection yet. So obviously we were just like, okay, we'll just cheat. It's just one day. It's no big deal. So I had been vegan for a month and I cheated. I didn't eat any meat. I just ate like the animal products, like milk and butter was in like everything. So I had eaten that. And then the very next day, I kid you not, I have not been sick in 5 years. And the next day I had a fever and I could not get out of bed because my body was like not used to that, and it had just gotten rid of all of that, and then I just put it back into my body, and it was just like, why are you doing this to me? So that was the point where I was like, never again. I am not cheating. I do not need that in my body. It is not happening. Just a tip, bring your own food. Kalel has a video on a vegan Thanksgiving. Make one of those foods, bring it to dinner, and eat that the entire time. So after that, my body continued to go through like the cleansing period of it, and it had actually been like a few months, and I was just so confused because I was still bloated all the time, and bloating was like one of my main issues. I would eat one thing and then my stomach would just so extremely bloated, and I was just so frustrated because I could not fix it. And I was just so confused because I was like, this is supposed to be helping me stop the bloating. It's been months. Why isn't it over? I decided that this wasn't normal and I needed to figure something out. So I started eliminating things out of my diet. So first I tried bananas, and that was very hard. Like any other vegan, I go through so many bananas in a week, so cutting them out of my diet was just weird and I did not like it. So I cut them out, but it had been like a week and nothing was better. Whenever I was doing this elimination thing, I was still in school, And so every day for lunch I would either bring an apple or an orange and then like some rice cakes as a snack before I went home, because I got out early, so I didn't really need to eat like a full meal at school, so I just brought a snack. And so one day it was like a weekend and I was going shopping with my friends for graduation dresses, and I felt fine before we got there, and before we left I ate an apple. I had been eating apples like every day, and so I was like, oh, this is fine. But directly after I ate that apple, I got so bloated and just felt terrible, and I was just like, okay, there it is. There's my problem. These stupid apples. So now I have not eaten an apple since. It may sound dumb, but like it worked. Elimination diets work. So just start taking things out that you eat in your everyday diet. If you continue to be bloated after a while, there's like a difference between bloating and a food baby, and I did not have a food baby. I was full on bloated. If you are bloated, start eliminating things and just figure out what it is. And then if it's an apple, don't eat apples anymore. Like, you get bloated, it's obviously that your digestion cannot digest apples properly. And another thing that really messes with my digestive system is watermelons. I am in like pain after I eat watermelons. They're so good and it's so sad. And I still eat them sometimes, but just not in as big of an amount as I used to. Like, I used to eat half a watermelon. And then after that, I would just feel terrible because my digestive system just doesn't like them. I now eat less watermelon, which is sad. I had some the other day and I felt like crap after. So it's just like choosing between eating something and feeling like crap, you know? Like, watermelon is so good, but I'd rather not feel terrible. It's all about feeling your best. So after that, I finally started to feel great again, and it was like my self-confidence just like shot up, and it just was so much better. And then I finally started to make that ethical connection after I had watched a few documentaries. You can watch Forks Over Knives on Netflix, I'm sure. Cowspiracy, I know that one's on Netflix, and then Earthlings, and then you can find that one on YouTube, I think. Watch those documentaries. Those have been like the best ones that I've watched. And also, a lot of people that have helped me is YouTubers like Bonnie Rebecca, Mango Island Mama, Tess Veg has great recipes, and Mr. and Mrs. Vegan for sure, Steph. Those people have helped a lot, and I highly recommend them. So go check out their YouTubes and their Instagrams. They're great. So as I continued to slowly learn more and more about what I was eating and what was good for me and stuff, because obviously yet I wasn't high carb low fat yet or oil free, I had heard all about this whole high carb low fat thing, and I was just like, okay, what does this mean? I don't understand it. I realized that it's what it says, high carb low fat. Eat higher carb foods and lower fat foods. So that means more fruits, more vegetables, more grains, more starches, and then less things like oils and just fatty foods, nuts, seeds. Like, they're still okay, just in smaller quantities, you know? Another thing that I learned is that drinking water is extremely important, because the amount of water humans are supposed to drink in a day is like so outrageous compared to how much people actually drink. Like, some people will go a whole day without drinking any water, and we're constantly dehydrated because of how much water we should be drinking. So just a little tip before every meal, drink about 1 liter of water. That helps a ton with digestion. And then just like throughout your day, just always have a water bottle, a cup of water, just always have something laying around to just always be able to drink water, because it's super helpful. And also just move your body. That is so important. Like, even if it just means going on a 40-minute walk, or running on the treadmill, or riding your bike, or using an elliptical, just get your body moving and make sure it's something that you love. Because I struggled with that. For a while I would run on the treadmill. All my life I have hated running. It was not fun. So I would go like 20 minutes every day on the treadmill, run, walk. I would do like HIIT exercises. It was just horrible. I did not like it. I did not have fun, and that is why I fell out of working out for like a few months, and I just like didn't do anything. I absolutely hated what I was doing whenever I was working out. Like, I just could not wait for it to be over. Obviously after, I felt really good and it was great, but in the process I was just not enjoying it at all, which is so important. You need to enjoy what you're doing. Eventually I found cycling, and that has been a game changer, because cardio has never been my strong suit, and cycling makes it so much more enjoyable. So some days I'll go on my bike, and some days I'll go to the machine in the gym that's like at my apartments, because it is way too hot in Texas right now to be riding a bike outside. I wish I could, but maybe when winter comes around I'll get more into it. But right now I will be using that machine. Cycling may not work for you. It may not be your favorite. You might love running. You just need to figure out what works for you. Same goes with food. You can eat vegan junk food. I wouldn't recommend it because it's not that great for your health, but if that's what you want to do it. If you want to eat high carb, low fat, do it. If you want to eat raw till 4, if you want to eat fully raw, do it. Just figure out what works for you and where you live and what works for your body and your happiness and your health. Like, just figure it out for yourself. You don't need to follow what everyone else is doing. What? Can you like give me a minute? What are you doing? Okay, what was I saying? As long as you're not stuffing your face till you're so full that you don't want to even move, then eat what you want. As long as you just eat until you're satisfied, you're good. If you need to eat 3,000 calories in a day to be satisfied, do it. If you need to eat 6,000 calories in a day to be satisfied, do it. If you just listen to your body will tell you. So like a raw diet. A raw diet will eat a lot of fruits, tons of fruits. So if you are living in a cold place where fruits are not easily accessible, maybe raw isn't the best for you, just depending on where you live. But if you're in a cold place and you need to eat more cooked foods, that's perfectly fine. It's still good, you know? That makes sense? So now I'm here making videos in front of you guys, and it's so great. This is honestly the best thing that's ever happened to me. So thank you, veganism. That is the end of my vegan story, I guess. I think I did good. Let me know what you think. Leave a like if you liked it. Don't forget to do that. That's important. Big announcement. I'm so excited. I am currently writing a high carb, low fat, completely oil free recipe book. I'm so excited. I can't wait for you guys to see it. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm really working hard to get it done. I don't know when it'll be done. I'll try and get like an estimated date out for you guys as soon as I can. But I'm really excited. What? I'm almost done. Okay, I gotta go. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.